honestly, that's why I do it a couple of months ahead of time. Because I can...
You get to know the French guy who's going to simp on you. You get to know him beforehand. Got it.
New viral dating trend that's happening with New York women. Girls are going to Midtown during the week. That's where pretty much all of the finance guys work, and that's where they get lunch. Girls are going to Midtown during the week and taking the finance bros salads from like Sweet Green or Kava or whatever it is that they ordered for lunch, and then go to the name on their salad order, stalk their LinkedIn, and then ask them out through LinkedIn. Like, that's what the slide-in is.
Can I tell you, these guys would be pissed. If I was coming
I
off
would
of
be
like
pissed.
5 hours of working and
$11
I'm
back.
waiting for my salad and someone took my salad order.
I can't say that I haven't stalked some people.
Yes. But would you go to like Starbucks or like Panera Bread or something like that when they put the name of
No,
the guy
'cause I don't
on
like
there
Americans
anymore? To go stalk them, actually?
No, but I've
They're
moved
not
on from
American-
Americans.
Not in America. Okay.
Wait, okay, so
I've moved on from them.
she's not a passport bro. She's a passport sis. You guys see that?
Yes.
That's why. So we're having dinner, and she starts telling me the story, and I was like, I have to have you on the show because I have never heard of a passport sis before. This is pretty amazing. And so one of the things I wanted to explain the strategy, because I think a lot of women would be very interested in this. Ashley, can you describe how you travel? What exactly that you do when you travel? Can you explain it to us? So fascinating. Talking to the mic.
So back during COVID, I actually was on Bumble and I matched with this guy, had a great connection with him. And then like 2 weeks into it, he's like, but I have to tell you, I live in South Africa. I'm like, what the fuck? But we had mutual friends because he was a musician. Anyway, so long story short with him, I flew 15 and a half hours across the world to hang out with a guy for like 3 weeks that I had never met.
Okay.
Wow.
So I took notes from him.
I was going to say you were dickmatized, but you never met him before, so I can't even go there.
No, but he actually was awesome. We're still friends. But that's when I learned that you can change your location on dating apps.
Do tell more about your strategy.
So I love to travel. What'd you say?
You're my idol.
So I love to travel. And honestly, I do it because who knows better where to go and what to do than local people. So when I know that I'm going on a trip, I will go ahead and set like all of my dating apps to that location
Ahead of time.
For several months.
I want to point this out. She does this for several months. So she doesn't have a ticket to go to that place. She knows that she's going to. Anyone want to guess who's going to pay for the ticket for her to go to?
Or I pay for my ticket, but
that means you're not doing it right. You need to talk to talk to Eden over there. She'll straighten you out on that one.
We'll talk after.
This is a really common. I've never done it, but I've heard. I have a lot of gay friends who. It's very common in the gay community.
Yeah, it's great. And then there's like I just kind of jokingly put like my bio, like, hey, who wants to trade like citizenships and stuff like that, like things that are funny. Because actually, I do want a dual citizenship, but
yeah.
I have a question. What is the downside of that?
I mean, I guess the downside could be that you could meet somebody psycho and like something could happen to you.
Been in a situation like that?
Absolutely.
Human trafficking is the downside of that? Yeah. Something like that. Sex tourism?
Paris
something
was
like
a good
that.
story. Paris was a good story.
Worth it. Worth it.
But no, honestly, that's why I do it a couple of months ahead of time because I can.
You get to know. You can
kind of know them.
You get to know the French guy who's going to simp on you. You get to know him beforehand. Got it.
And do you get your own hotel room and stuff like that, or do you stay with them?
Both. It depends.
If you're having trouble with this, please, Eden will help you. She'll straighten you out.
I've done both.
Okay.
It sounds incredibly romantic in a lot of ways.
Like for instance, I was actually in Scotland when the Queen died.
Yeah.
And so the people that I had met, they were like, hey, everything's going to shut down. Like, it's going to
You gave them a boob to crown. The men that you met
You're
on
like
Tinder.
a reverse Tinder swindler.
I haven't taken any money from anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, okay, I need to get out of here. So I was like, where should I go? Ireland. I was like, I'll go to Ireland. Like, I'll be fine there. It's a different country if you go to Ireland.
Yep.
And so I set my location over there and met this guy and actually like talked to him for just the day, but I could tell that he was sane. And he was like, I actually have a room that I Airbnb sometimes, come stay with me. Like, I'll take you hiking. I was like, sold. So I bought a ticket.
But you
flew
got
back.
to eat haggis while you're there. Okay.
He cooked for me. Yeah.
Actually, one more time. What do you do for a living?
Healthcare.
Healthcare. You're a nurse.
I work in
I'm
the
just
lab.
curious. No, it just had nothing to do with the story. You're a nurse.
And where are we going for Christmas?
Where are we going? Where
Where are we for Christmas?
I
Where-
think
What country have we decided on?
which Airbnb in Marbella are we staying in?
Switzerland and then Italy.
San Antonio, Ibiza. Where are we going?
Italy.
Montebello, let's go.
Montebello.
Come on.
I've stayed in the UK and Wales.
I believe
and,
all of
like,
this. You're kidding me. You're a woman that can go around and you're treated well in every country that you go to.
Like,
because
honestly,
you meet men on dating apps.
One of my
Shocking.
best trips was
Shocking.
like southern Italy, and
Oh,
yeah,
that's shocking.
like,
Incredible.
stayed with a
But
friend.
you've never felt the urge to go to Southeast Asia or the Philippines or
I was
Thailand
gonna,
or
I was going to ask,
Vietnam
have you gone? Have you
mean-
gone anywhere kind of not outside of Western Europe, places that are a
I've been
little
to
bit?
South Africa, like South Africa, Costa Rica, Mexico, all the UK places.
Seems like you're sticking to
Port-
first world countries.
I was going to say that's a,
Portugal. Hey, I know.
You're not trying to pick up men in Namibia.
You know, I was in Mexico one time.
Yeah?
And we did. A girlfriend and I, we looked at each other. We were like, "This is where we die, or this is
This is
where,
where
like,
we die."
we don't ever make it home." Because we decided at like 4 a.m. that it was time for us to go home, and we were like, "How do we go home?" And we were on a little island, and we were in a neighborhood, and there were very few ways to get home. So we had to kind of ask for money from everybody that was there,
yes.
and
Petition.
they called somebody that they knew that was a taxi driver that came and picked us up, and that was the only way that we got home. Otherwise, we were walking like 4
Life
miles
on
home.
easy mode.
So yeah, I mean, I do stick to the safer places because I travel alone usually. So yeah, but no, I've
This is
had
quite
situations where I'm
the
like,
hobby.
this time I probably should have died.
Passport sis.